let's see, the opening movement, you can be down here. You notice the arms are bent. San-Chen. Here. All right. And opening, step straight forward on that. Don't do a circular movement. It's not necessary. The circular movement is for balance purposes, and if the feet are parallel, and you want to move one foot forward, you just move it forward. All right. And here again, when both arms are back, there can be a slight elbow up. Don't try to do this, because this, you notice how it puts stress on your chest because you're going into an unnatural position. When one arm goes back, then your body moves this way, and so rather than have your elbow pop out, that's not necessary. Your arm can always be straight, and it goes out in a straight pattern. See that? Okay, great. And here, so your shoulders are moving about that much. Now, the way to measure that, if you want to measure it, is you open your hands and you move your shoulder back, and the hand crossing the center of your palm. All right, that's how much you're moving. It's not very much, but it's sufficient, and you don't want to move more than that. All right, just that. So as you bring your arm back, now my arm is nice and straight, and my shoulders has moved that much. All right, balance-wise, when you're turning, put my other foot forward. All right, and all I do is I lift this leg and I drop, but you are doing that. All right, drop. And here I can do my wauki. That's the extension of the wauki. You notice it's cross. These are 2 points that are being struck. Right. Fully extended, and again, if I move my arm without moving the elbow position, it's San-Chen. All right. So by practicing your San-Chen over and over, you're getting used to moving out and positioning your arms. They always come back to this position. All right. Now the wauki. This is the primary blocking movement. If you had a blackboard in front of you and you were moving your fingertips on that board, the only way you can keep your hands so that the circle block is parallel to your body is by moving your shoulder. And how much? That position, I don't know if you can see it, a half a hand. That's the amount of movement. Now while you're doing the primary block, the secondary block moves this way. And it goes here. The primary blocking position goes here. All right, and your elbows are slightly out. Shoulders are always down, okay? They never come up. And as you're moving, here again, this is your intercepting move. And everything we do, there is an acceleration. Even if you're doing it slowly, you want to feel the acceleration. Okay? Now, why does the block work? If I'm moving just the primary blocking arm, you notice it's parallel to my body. However, when I'm moving, it goes from a simple circle to a spiral. that spiral gets under, intercepts upward, and down to the hip position. All right? Now you have the secret. You have the secret to Wei Qi Ru. It's very simple, and it all comes from San Shen. And as you get into your other kata, which I'm going to be pushing you from now on, now that I met you, and I know you have the ability, you know, since I didn't get any videos from you, I had no idea, you know, whether you were going to be able to pick up what I'm teaching and coaching from a video. I now know you can do it, so I'm going to be expecting a lot more of you. Let's see, I can't think of anything else at this point. I talked about the closed gate position, not up here like that, and unless the camera angle was a problem, I thought your arm was up a little bit too high. Okay, oh, the double thrust. You notice there is a little bit of, when you're pushing outward, there's a little stress on the forward leg because you're moving into it and you're feeling power coming from the rear. And grabbing, you're ripping downward, there's stress on the front leg because you're pulling. All right, you reach San Shen, opening the hands to here. And again, when both arms are in a chambered position, the elbows probably, for most people, will be out. But what you don't want to do is this. And this is what you were doing. You're trying to keep your elbows back, and not necessary. Okay, so hang on a second, and I'll come back to my other camera.